game that we have in store. Today, these two teams square off in what should be an exciting Mountain West showdown. And the Rainbow Warriors will get us underway with the opening kickoff. On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So, State Aggies offense will have the football first. As we take a quick players for today's game. What players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
The Aggies come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Johnson looking to throw. And the pass is incomplete here on 3rd down, but there is a flag. Let's check it out.
Hold it.
They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. So Hawaii's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last year. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Hampton. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. The Rainbow Warriors come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
And the Rainbow Warriors have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Davis will throw. Sets up the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. The Rainbow Warriors need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. He lobs one high down the left side. It's complete. And he will score. Touchdown Warriors.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, and hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they cover the final 54 yards with the explosive play in the passing game for 6. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They'll move the tight end. Rides the back and leaves it. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Running back searching for a hole. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. And the Aggies are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires one high and deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Gives it on the option. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Davis looking to pass. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Goes to the option. They'll give him a couple. That leaves him with 3rd and 8. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Makes the grab. He can't find enough room. Stopped at the 17, and it brings up a 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. The holder will kneel at the 24, a 34-yarder coming from the right hash. Splits the uprights. Good. And that lead grows even bigger. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Old Dominion is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage today, but they still have some work to do to put this in the win column. They're up by 4 over SMU. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. From the gun. Give on the inside. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And really good job getting to the quarterback. That's priority number 1, trying to get pressure on him. Get him to the ground is a bonus. They had 6 sacks in their last game. They got to keep building on that number if they want to keep stacking wins.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. Davis will throw. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and the first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
And the Rainbow Warriors trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air on 2nd down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Harris. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35.
Well, that's their 3rd sack of the game, and we knew statistically coming into this game, this was one of the top 25 units in the nation getting after the quarterback. I just love how athletic they are up front, and they are giving this offensive line headaches and nightmares up to this point of the game.
The Rainbow Warriors will call on their punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Gets his first one of the day off. He was called on 4 times in last week's win. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
The Aggies now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Wide receiver going in motion. Johnson wants to throw it.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the They've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that. On the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Feet in the end zone, looking to fire. Catch in the middle, it's Thompson. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. The kick is on its way. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Guys, it is Hawaii who will carry the lead to the quarter break. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. So after the break, they'll go back to work. From the gun, running back gets to give. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. And the Rainbow Warriors can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. The short hands, it's Harris. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Davis looking to pass. The throw to the outside is complete. Down to the 32 and out of bounds right there. The Rainbow Warriors look to keep this drive humming. The RPO, it's complete. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they cap it off with a 32-yard touchdown pass. He'll start the return inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. They'll snap it from the 10 for the first play of this drive. Wide receiver comes in motion. The give to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Utah State up-tempo.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you.
And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Just a short pass to the tight end. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. And the returner is stopped. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. Davis will throw. Under fire. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
Man, this offense, they gotta find something. They gotta get in a rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football over.
These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Back to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Hampton. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the 1st down.
On 3rd down, going up top. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. And it's good from 58 yards out.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. This drive will open from the 15. He makes the catch. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. And the Aggies come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Power football with the run. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Aggies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Got it in the middle, it's Baker. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. Garcia wants to throw. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Hunt is on its way. Makes the catch. Wants to make a move upfield. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Fires to the tight end.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
He'll keep it himself. They've got it out to the 34 after getting 5 there. Lining up from the 34 on 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the 2nd quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger, because it's obvious. These offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. They'll try the counter. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Rainbow Warriors are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. The Rainbow Warriors will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. The give out of the gun. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Utah State up-tempo. Garcia to pass. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that 2nd down incompletion. He lofts one down the sideline. And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield. Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got it set up on the outside. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. And the Rainbow Warriors with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Gets it out fast. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Looking to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Harris. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Leaves it with the back. Collisions and power on display, and after all of that, just back to the line of scrimmage. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Pocket breaking down. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. The Rainbow Warriors will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll look to pin him deep. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. They go to the ground. It's a seam wide open. He gets it down to the 30-yard line, and time is running short here in the first half. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Caught behind the line. It's Baker. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Garcia wants to throw. Fires on the run. Incomplete. They took a shot to wrap up the half and came up empty. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Men, nice to see you actually showed up for today's broadcast in paradise, given all there is to do there in Honolulu. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. And with that, let's say aloha once again to the guys inside Aloha Stadium.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start the 3rd quarter with the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Rainbow Warriors have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
I think this quarterback now at this point is looking over to the sideline saying, hey, can we just not throw it anymore? I mean, my guys, they can't block for me. I've got no chance back here. We need to just run the ball from this point out.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Rainbow Warriors will punt this one away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. Garcia to pass. Nice catch along the sidelines, but they get nothing out of it. And the Aggies want to move quickly.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10.
And it's really nice, whether it's RPO or not, is having a defensive line that stones the offensive line, takes away the gaps. It doesn't matter what your read is if you're winning up front on that defensive line.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Motion from the back. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Quickly to the tight end. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd down.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And good coverage and better hands on that shot to the end zone. Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. First play of the drive comes from the 22. The give on the inside. Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Trying to impose their will with the run. And he's got enough for the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 34.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
That's reeled in. It's Harris. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play. Rides the back on the option to give.
And winning 1st downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on 1st down that they're going to run the football. So
strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
What if I had told you this quarterback would be sacked at least 5 times in this game and yet still somehow would be winning? It's not normally how it works. You got to give the offense credit, because even though they've suffered some serious negative plays, they've still been able to make some good things happen.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Davis looking to pass. Dances away. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Rainbow Warriors will have it 1st and 10. The give. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a Heat. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. The Rainbow Warriors will try to pin them back with the punt. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll run it from the gun. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it, and it's been that way all day. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Fires to the big fella. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. They punted away on 4th down. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. Gets it to him on the screen. Not able to break the big one on that screen to the running back, but he found enough and a solid pickup on 1st down. Back to throw, it's Fox. They're setting up the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there.
Loss of 2. 3rd down coming up.
Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Got it in the middle. It's Harris. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to keep it in the air. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down. Back to pass on 2nd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Hampton. Makes the stop at the 23-yard line, but it's a pickup of 15. A 1st down, and this offense is smelling the end zone. He's got it on the right. Lots of running room. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
Brings up 2nd down.
We've reached the end of the period, and Hawaii is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Plows through the defense. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Big guy smells it. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. And after that 1st down gasher, they're close to the end zone. 2nd and goal coming. Touchdown, Hawaii! And the beatdown has ensued. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On designed runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point was good. So that's a 60-yard touchdown drive. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. Bringing it back. And the returner will be brought down. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Garcia wants to throw. The quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around.
As a defensive lineman, let me tell you something. This is hunting season. This is when you pin your ears back and you absolutely fly to the quarterback, and you can see it. They know it's pass, and they get to him again.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. He'll pull it on the read. Can't get him to the ground. Stopped at the 24-yard line after the 10-yard gain. It's 1st down from back at their own 24-yard line. The run to the right. Very little running room, if any, and he just hasn't had anywhere to go in this one.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front 7 has dominated this entire game.
This Utah State offense has it going. Caught over the middle. It's Anderson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Handoff from the gun. He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Grabbed over the middle. It's Anderson. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. Garcia to pass. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31. They'll leave it with him. And a 9-yard gain on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and short.
2nd down coming up.
Now the play fake. Rush is on him. Oh, better look out.
Well, you just get the feeling, too, that if they're going to claw their way back in this game, his legs are going to have to be a factor. What a great job scrambling that time. Nothing open. He didn't panic. He saw some green grass. He was able to get outside, away from the defense, get upfield, pick up the 1st down. That play is going to help their momentum. They need more scramble plays like that from him.
A little screen to the running back. Back's going for the goal line. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. This offense has been unable to find the end zone all day. Can they do it on 3rd and goal? Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Utah State. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And this offense finally gets something together and gets on the scoreboard. It's not over yet, but this is a good sign, man. They got the positive momentum. See if they can build on this, even though we're in the 4th quarter.
PAT unit on the field. Right down the boulevard. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, one of the biggest games of the week is playing out right now. Let's check in on this top 25 battle. UCLA is currently ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Terry Donahue, this has not been a blowout today inside the Rose Bowl. They're up by 7 over USC. If anything else happens in this one in the Pac-12 or anywhere else, we'll make sure you know about it. Back to you guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Got his man in the middle. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. And the Rainbow Warriors are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll go with a direct snap. There he goes! Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. Pulls and fires complete. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Keeps it on the draw. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Fox. Fakes to grab. No more room to run as this defense rises up on 3rd down, and now it's 4th down from the 22. And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. They'll start this drive going to the air. Grabbed in the middle, it's Anderson. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. And they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a 1st down. To the air on 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Got the back over the middle. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Utah State up-tempo. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quarterback strolling away from Heath. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Offense lining up quickly.
Brings up 2nd down.
Garcia wants to throw. Fires to the big fella. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf.
At the 35-yard line. It's 3rd down.
Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Moves away as he feels pressure. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact. Timeout called by the offense. 24 seconds left on the clock. Looking downfield on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Unleashes one. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Lets it fly deep downfield. Misses again. It's incomplete, and that's 3 in a row. 3 straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. Fires to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. They'll use the timeout. 6 seconds left on the clock. And after this play, the cake will be baked. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Bears the pressure. And the pass goes incomplete, looking to make things look a little tighter on the scoreboard, but that's going to do it. And now this team has fallen into a 3-game slide, and a season of promise has now had a lot of promises broken.
Yeah, this is a team that really needs to take a long, hard look in the mirror right now and make a decision. What are we going to be? What am I about? What am I willing to do at this point of the season to get this thing turned around? A lot of tough and real conversations are going to have to take place.
And this is when the coaches really make their money, right? How can I get my kids to focus when I know there's probably not a lot to play for down the road? So let's win every game. Let's